Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mornings with the Place to Be Reviews. The chat's already active, and here's the intro, ladies and gents.
You will be silent!
And now for something completely different.
Hello!
Hello there! It's a Festivus miracle!
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to
Watch out for the medallions. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my neck.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
Good morning, everyone. It's he, it's me. It's extremely tired PWE Tepukuin in a place to be reviews right here with all of yous. And I can see my signals already dropping out. We'll just stay off camera then. You want to see my mug. Welcome to chat. Brutal Morningwood, hail to you. Angelus Draven, hail. Nano Reaper, good morning. Tina Bojan, good morning, miss. Nerium, good morning, darling, and congratulations on putting out an extremely awesome book. I'm going to read that to Trey tonight before bedtime. We're gonna take a break from the R.L. Stine book we're reading right now, and we'll be reading Bond's The Drive at bedtime. So yeah, I was just kind of glossing through it. I didn't want to look through too much. I looked through the first couple pages. And just to see the art, I don't want to read it yet. I'm not going to just go thumbing through it. The art prints are beautiful. Those are getting framed and hung in my new office when we move. I'm going to frame them now, though. And I have the wall space here, but not to do them justice. I won't be able to display them properly, but I'll hang them up, But yeah, when I get the new office, those are going to be front and center because they're beautiful. So thank you for that to you and Red. You absolutely killed it with that book. So we are, it's great to see people put out great art like that, because when you buy mainstream stuff now, it's such a hot mess express. I was like, what are we going to get? What is this going to look like? And it's like, it mostly just always disappoint. Oh God. Well, I didn't want to do this morning, and I don't know if I can do it. I'll have to, let me see here if I can do this, because I've got one of my first, and I just clicked on this story, and I think I should be able to do this. Let me see here. Yep. So our first story. Oh God, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? YouTuber Doomcock responds to rumor about Kathleen Kennedy's Lucasfilm contract being renewed. YouTuber Overlord DVD, who is nothing but a cheap imitation of Doomtip, aka I can't do this. I can't do this seriously. I'm gonna turn this off here. We'll go like that. There we go. There, back to normal. All right. So YouTuber Doomcock responds to the rumors that Kathleen Kennedy is going to be renewed. And this is funny because this is just going to make him more money on clicks and everything. So other than the fact that he's been wrong for like 4 years, 3-4 years, Dude's been right on some things. I ain't gonna say he hasn't been right on some things because he has. Sip of coffee for the working man, except for me, for you guys, not me. I mean, this isn't work for me. This is fun. We had a great stream last night. Culture Casino, brightest day. Doomcock couldn't see the forest for the trees. No, Nano, you're absolutely right. But like I said, man, I'll give the dude credit where it's due. He was right a couple times. But like I said, broke clocks right twice a day, and anybody can find shit on Reddit, and but that's neither here nor there. The rumor came from Scooper Mikey Sutton at Geekosity, where he claimed sources indicate there were never any discussions to fire Kathleen Kennedy, despite rampant online speculation and rumors. In response to this rumor, Doomcock posted a video titled "Kathleen Kennedy is rising from the grave. Here's my reaction to the rumor." Yeah. I'm just... In the video, Doomcock stated Sutton's rumor about Kennedy returning is at this point just a rumor. So like any other rumor, I've been looking into it. So you've been digging through Reddit, huh, bro? You've been digging through Reddit? Looking into that rumor. At this point, absolutely none of my sources have heard anything about Kennedy returning. Your source has been wrong about her leaving since 2018, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. My network of Hollywood... Am I supposed to say this with a straight face? My network of Hollywood spies has been asking around in our... It's supposed to be our... In are only getting shrugs as replies no one's hearing Kennedy's being renewed. Doomcock then added, but interestingly enough, one of my sources claims to be an insider at Disney and or Lucasfilm actually predicted this rumor would be leaked back in July 30th and missed receiving information about the Thrawn project. Rebels 2.0, my source told me. Watch out for malicious rumors coming from the woke crowd. The Kennedy propaganda machine is in full Sia mode and putting out some outrageous lies, including a rift between John and Dave, Gina Carano being salty, although she's justified in being angry, and Kathleen Kennedy staying forever. Well, I mean, what? I don't know. He then Let's check the chat. Broke clock is right twice a day. Absolutely. Morning, Draven. Tina's laughing. Let's see. He then detailed his source about this new rumor. And then on August 10th, when this Mikey Sutton rumor was first mentioned in a live stream, I wrote back to this source and asked some guy named Mike Sutton let it drop in a live stream very recently that Kathleen Kennedy is about to get her contract renewed. Is this some disinformation you've talked about, or has it been some kind of new awful development? Doomcock then shared his source's response. This is exactly what I've been talking about. Mike is a lifelong friend of the Hollywood crowd and has not only drank the Kool-Aid, he went back again and again for more. He continued to reveal more of his communication with his source. Okay, so, all right, so I know people, and I stream with people that are friends with Mikey Sutton. So Doomcock's now saying that he's woke and he's drinking the Kool-Aid. See, I don't know. I don't know. So, that's I've never talked to Mikey myself personally. He follows me on Twitter now, so I might tag him in this, and I'm sure he's already heard it. But I mean, it's just like I don't know. I've read many articles on his site, Geekosity Mag. We've reported on him here. And I don't see her going anywhere. I think Doomcock is honestly, like, I think this is him, like, when all that beef happened with him and RK and all that. I believe that Draven, I'm gonna highlight your comment too, absolutely. And Nano says she has two. She says spies. She has Reddit posters. Yeah, she has 2 movies in the pipe. And Draven says she's not going anywhere until Indiana Jones is done. I don't think she's going anywhere. I don't think she's going anywhere until she's good and ready. She's part of a power couple in Hollywood, and this is her her sandbox. She's the old cat. Get it? No, really, she's not going anywhere until she's ready to retire. Chapek's not going to fire her. Iger wouldn't. Not to say. See, I originally thought it's because part of the reason was because she probably had dirt on Bob Iger, but turns out that's not the case. My sources tell me. Yeah, I don't. I just I don't see it. Like I said, I don't see it, man. I don't have any sources or anything, but Bounty covered this last night. Yeah. And even that's wishful thinking. Right? Like I said, man, she's not going anywhere until she's ready to go. She won't leave. You know, it's you can't fire a powerful female like that. You know, and let me just be completely honest. You know, and this is somebody who used to subscribe to Doomcock back in the day when I first got into this. You know, because I was like, all right, this guy might have a point on some of this shit. And then, you know, the more you listen to it, the more ridiculous it sounds. And it's just like every fucking bit. Oh, rumor. It's like, man, can you substantiate anything? Anything. One fucking thing. You know, it's not like I'm out here, you know, report saying, oh, all this news comes from me when I report on it. No, it's like I fucking read an article. It's like, this is from, you know, this is from Bounding into Comics. This is from that. You know, this is, you know, even the shitty sources get cited. You know, I'm not saying, oh, rumors. Come on. You know, you got these people paying you hard-earned money for super chats and shit, and you're just throwing garbage at them. You know, and I told myself that if I ever am lucky enough to actually get monetized and stay monetized, and people decide to, you know, gift me with their hard-earned money, it's like, I'm going to make it worth their while. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, give you false hope about shit. I mean, what good does that do? You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Hail brightest day. What's up, Zach? He was on our panel last night, made his debut on the show, and I already want the dude to come back. He needs to come back and hang out again. But yeah, I just, this whole, you know, oh, rumor, blah blah blah. Shut, man. I don't see it. And then, you know, you get this whole, oh, well, I can't read the super chats. That's one thing that bothers me. And I understand a lot of, you know, these big channels, they get so many super chats, but I watch Friday Night Tights, and, you know, they got a ton of people watching that. And you get these super chats just fucking flying in, and, you know, they're catching them all. But to me, I'm looking at it going, if somebody's paying you anywhere, like, you know, I'm watching one on Friday Night Tights, you're talking $100 super chats. If I spend $100 for you to read my words, you damn well better read it. So, you know, that's big shout out to, you know, Gary stays on top of that. But this whole, oh, we got to do a super chat catch up stream, and I'm not gonna say, you know, I usually do like either a $2 or $5 super chat. That's what I do. I'm not, you know. Most of the people that I send super chats to, I talk to personally anyway. And me sending you a super chat, even if it's $5, that's not a lot of money. But to me, it's like, hey, me telling you good job. You know, this is my way of, you know, supporting you. And I just, yeah, I'm not gonna ever, like I said, I will never ever. I try to at least highlight comments, even if I don't fucking read them, you know. So, see? No super chat, only has. Only super hats. I think Adam had a spelling error. That's why X-Ray Girl is there to sort through and pick. Yeah, exactly. Trick to get read on Friday nights, be funny as hell and be extra nice to X-Ray Girl. That was so funny during the Vegas stream. I think it was her that Kennel was filming, and she was talking about being short. And he took a video of her in her heels, and then motherfuckers were asking for pictures of her feet. It's funny. Ladies can make money on, and like, you could show a dude your thumb in a picture, and he'll be like, "I'll pay you OnlyFans to take thumb pictures." Dudes, I swear to God, I kind of derailed this whole conversation. But that's what happens when I eat Ghostbuster cereal and do bong rips in the morning. Guys, I gotta tell you though, if you wanna stop being called simps out there,
You've got to do better.
You've got to do better. You've got to do better, gentlemen. Oh, that's enough. That's enough Doomcock rumors for this morning. I have. I want to talk about the Batman a little bit. Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves' vehicle, the Batman. It was trending on Twitter, and I was like, "Why is this trending on Twitter?" I didn't even really look it up. I was like, "We're just gonna go through it live on air. We'll talk about it." I'm looking at stories here. They revealed some new footage at CinemaCon, I see, and now the Batman is not trending anymore. It was trending, but I don't know, guys. Let's see here. Let me see if is it still trending. If it is, let's see the trailer for Spider-Man. Wakanda was it says Wanda. I thought it said Wakanda. Plo Koon is trending. I wonder if they're. Wouldn't that be? Plo Koon's dead, but I just doesn't that kill you? It's like they kill off these cool ass characters in fucking Star Wars. Plo Koon was one I liked him, and that's one of the things I liked about the Clone Wars was Plo Koon. Was him and Kiadi Mundi. Kiadi Mundi's good just for the memes too. I don't super chat. I buy and make things to give people to just ask you. Yeah, and that sauce is excellent. Let's see, Apollo will go crazy for anyone's feet pics. Morning, Lady Toriel. She says, and thank you for all the help and support. Yeah, we retweeted that that was shared out. So if one of my mods can share the link to that for Lady Toriel, Draven, if you could do that, share that GoFundMe out in the chat for Lady Toriel. Well, what's her name is out and looks like from Black Panther. Are you talking about Leticia Wright? I didn't think she was injured that bad. They said that it wasn't that serious. See, I'm not showing. There's new trailer footage from the Batman. I'm not showing it because I got copyright claims on my last 2 streams, man. High Republic will feature Jedi Master Poontang. Morning, Godzillionaire. Oh, hell. Let me see here. We got, the Batman. I'm not, oh, God. Let's see. Here we go. We got Movie Web. We're gonna take a look at this, though. Because Movie Web can go either 2 ways. They can either be halfway decent or they can be pure shite. And it looks like they're kind of going hard in the paint on Candyman, which I have no anticipation for this shit show. I'm gonna wait for it to drop on a streamer so I can watch it. I'm not paying to go to the theater to watch this garbage. I watched the original ones and they were cool as hell. This is Jordan Peele and Nia DaCosta. And Grace Randolph was like, "Oh my God, these, it's so great." And she was going off about how good it was. So I was like, "Oh, it's probably shit. It's probably shit." Wait, any bets Sparkle Bat ends up crying at some point? Oh, I'm sure he will. The High Republic will feature Jedi Master Crack Rock. He's related to Geode. That's just his little cousin. That's his little cousin. Candyman, a frightless, preachy art house reboot. An artist, Yahya Abdul Mateen, in Chicago's gentrified former Cabrini Green, unwittingly summons the deadly Candyman. Cabrini Green housing projects. That one of the guys from that movie Hoop Dreams was from there. I think it was Arthur Agee was his name. I used to love that movie. Oh God, I was huge like in basketball when I was in high school. That was I love football, but basketball is my sport. There it is. Thank you, Angelus. Thank you. If you can support Lady Toriel, please do. There's the link right there for the GoFundMe. If not, at least retweet it, share it out on social media. Greatly appreciated helping members of the community. So Candyman, like I said, Jordan Peele's done with Get Out. Us, was it Us? That the movie with the weirdos living below the surface, the mole people, and then we had this one, which he's executive producing. His Twilight Zone, I'm not going to waste my time watching that. There's only one, that'll be the third, because there was another Twilight Zone reboot in the 80s, I think, wasn't there? I used to like Tales from the Dark Side. After going back and watching some of those again, oof. Yeah, they don't really hold up as well, but they're still fun. I'm at work on my phone. Took me a little. Thank you, Draven. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. This thing dead? Ah, son of a bitch. My pen's dead. And I had my charger, and I'm just like, I didn't. I think I left it in the truck. Let's see, Candyman. So Nia DaCosta, who is also directing Catpan Mediocre 2, reboots Candyman as a preachy... Mr. Beans. I just vacuumed. You spilled your food all over the floor. Okay, that's how we're playing things. It's cats, baby. Cats. Nia DaCosta reboots Candyman as a preachy art house sermon on racial injustice and police brutality. The film is shot in an interesting way, but fails dramatically and at its core purpose. Candyman offers zero scares and drags considerably in its 90-minute runtime. The plot pays tribute to the 92 original without capturing any of its thrills. The stylistic approach can be appreciated, but not at the expense of terror. A frightless horror film is not worth seeing regardless of its edifying agenda. Yeah, that's the way it kind of struck me, because I've seen like the preview scenes for it, and I'm like, okay, so it's Jordan Peele, and I hate to say it, but it's like it's gonna be woke to some degree, to some extent. It's just to what extent it's gonna be woke to, what varying degrees of wokeness will this toe the lines of, and still try to remain mainstream enough to to hook in the more discerning audience, because the normies will be like, oh, Candyman, and they'll go watch it. But like I said, I'll wait till I can watch it for free, because I'm not paying for it. There's not a snowball's chance in hell that I would pay for this trash. It's bad. You can't even just be entertained anymore, and we say this ad nauseum, and I don't want to repeat myself, but it's like, we get tired of all the bullshit and the politics, like, do we really need a fucking Candyman movie that focuses on police brutality and racial injustice? I mean, now there's an argument to be made that, given the origins of the movie, that it kind of fits the narrative, but at what point do you say, hey, let's tell a good story? Well, they never fucking just say let's tell a good story anymore. Let's be honest. Draven, I'm not a fan of most new horror. Well, you can't be a fan of most new horror because most of it's either torture porn or it's just shite, woke shite. I mean, look at this. This is being called, and like I said, MovieWeb is not a site that's like calling out wokeness. So if MovieWeb is saying that, I mean, this has got to be bad. And it's funny, like I said, because you've got Nia DaCosta directing Catpan Mediocre 2, or I'm sorry, it's not even Captain Marvel 2, it's the Marvels now. So let's see. The Flame... Oh, yeah, so this is what Grace's big point was. Oh, my God, there was so much representation. So... the timid boy witnesses an atrocity that will have major repercussions decades later. In the present, Cabrini Green has been gentrified into an upscale hipster neighborhood. The flamboyantly gay Troy, Nathan Stewart Jarrett, visits his art dealer sister Brianna, played by Teyana Paris, and her struggling painter boyfriend Anthony, that's Yahya Abdul Mateen. I don't know, sorry. For dinner, he turns off the lights and tells them the macabre story of the Candyman. Say his name 5 times in the mirror to summon the killer ghoul. Why would you do it? Like, I don't know. It's just, I understand morbid curiosity, but how stupid are you? Anthony, searching for new inspiration, begins to research the history of the Candyman legend. He finds a laundromat owner, Burke Coleman Domingo, who is one of the bright spots in Fear the Walking Dead, who grew up in Cabrini Green. His account of Helen Lyle's awful fate leads Anthony to an artistic awakening. His paintings become the talk of Chicago's snooty art world. Anthony relishes his newfound success until the people who attend his art show start dying. He starts to wonder if the legend is real and why a bee sting on his right hand is getting progressively worse. Candyman uses shadows and puppetry to visualize America's dark history of lynching. This is an effective way to illustrate the appalling racial violence. The stark black and white images contrast the vividly depicted murders. Director Nita Costa also uses reverse imagery to further portray the mirror concept. For example, she shoots Chicago's tallest buildings at a steep downward angle. Her initial choices are compelling, but loses luster through overuse. Well, that's not a surprise. DaCosta and the screenwriter's message of racial reckoning is crystal clear. It's hammered repeatedly throughout the narrative. See, and that's what turns people off. I mean, like I said, these people at MovieWeb are not the culture warriors out fighting the good fight. Nano Reaper, let's take a break here and acknowledge the chat. No, we don't need no more reboots, new content, please. Exactly. Might get Robert Englund's autograph at Horror Helms would be epic. The Dream Demon and Traven. That's one I really want to get his autograph. Yeah, I do. My sketchbook says, "What's up? What's up, brother? Hail to you." We're talking about. I'm going through this review of Candyman, and MovieWeb is calling it woke, and saying it's all social justice, which, like I said, coming from MovieWeb is kind of surprising, considering their track record. And I hate the term gentrified. Sorry, but whiny hipsters pay their rent on time. You don't have to go through eviction process 5 times a month. Yep, that's it. That's it. I didn't jump once or feel any unease whatsoever while watching Candyman. My resting heart rate remained surprisingly static. To be clear, Candyman isn't boring to see. Creativity is certainly on display. It's just not engaging in the way a horror film should be. The filmmakers need to add more unexpected elements. Candyman is seen fleetingly in mirrors before the carnage amps up. The filmmakers could have spiced up these moments to build more tension. The scares are obvious and don't garner the desired response. That's especially disappointing when the original film was legitimately chilling. And yes, it was. Yeah, it absolutely was. Expectations need to be mitigated here. Anyone watching this film with a purely artistic eye will appreciate it. Genre fans looking to be scared out of their pants are going to find this iteration tame in comparison. The racial justice themes will enlighten some and repulse others. Candyman is a hit or miss depending on your point of view. I can't recommend a horror film that's not scary. Candyman is a production of MGM, Monkey Paw, and Braun Creative. It will be theatrically released August 27th by Universal Pictures. So that's tomorrow, Friday. It probably gets Thursday showings. The views and opinions expressed in this article of the author do not recommend, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, yeah, they're denounced. They're like, yeah, we're woke. We don't. Wait, let's see. Let me, $100. What is this? Hang on a second. $100 for a picture with him. Nope. Fuck that. I'm not. I ain't spending $100 to take a picture with nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are. $100 for a picture. Psh, I'll stand across the room and snap one like I did a Walter Jones at Grand Rapids Comic Con. What is my thoughts on the Saints Row game announcement? Honestly, Hunter Iggy, I have no idea because I am not a modern gamer. So I don't know. I'll look it up and we'll take a look together. I heard somebody talking about it the other day. Candy Ass is more like it. Nano Reaper says horror films are supposed to be scary, not preachy. Meech, eat all that food on the ground there. Bean spilled it. The big fat vacuum cleaner's out, so that's Meech. Yeah, they're supposed to be scary, not preachy. That was the problem with Black Christmas 2019. You have this Sophia Takal, who is this insane intersectional feminist, take Black Christmas and turn it into a fucking woke fest. So it's just freaking like, why? I don't understand. Well, it's like even Fantasy Island. Even Fantasy Island was woke. The new one, not the TV show. I haven't watched that yet. I'm talking about the movie, and that was Blumhouse. But Blumhouse also has Black Christmas, and they did it's the Black Goo verse. Let's see. Wait, Hunter Iggy, what are your thoughts on CM Punk bashing WWE in his rant? Man, fuck WWE. I'll say that straight up. Fuck Vince McMahon in the Fed. Fuck him, man. That dude has done more damage to wrestling than, I mean, any other. Like, it did more damage to wrestling than Owen Hart dying in the ring did. Vince McMahon has systematically, bought all his competition, went against everything that his dad told all the other promoters he'd do, because Vince is a shark. I mean, and I understand that as somebody who ran a promotion for a year, it's not easy. You have to be savage and ruthless to do that. Morning, Zachariah 315. He says, morning, all. Morning, brother. Morning. Brutal Morningwood says, I spent a decade with my ex-wife. Nothing scares me anymore. I don't watch AEW. People will send me clips because they know, I was involved in wrestling. They'll send me clips, say, hey, what do you think of this? And I watched the CM Punk. I have to tell you, two things in AEW that have impressed me, that I've seen, not like on TV or anything, just I sat down and watched them, was Chris Jericho coming in to Judas and the crowd singing his song, because they took his music away, and the crowd sang every word to his song Judas, which is a pretty good song. I've seen Fozzy in concert. They're actually not bad. That was dope as hell. And then the night CM Punk came back and Cult of Personality hit, that fucking dude, I marked out watching that. Just watching the replay of it, I marked the hell out. I was like, it gave me that, oh shit, but yeah, being a worker and having a much smaller crowd than that pop for you, it's awesome to see that, especially when somebody's coming back like that. It never gets old. Let's see, I spent time in Afghanistan and Iraq, fucking horror films and roller coasters, pale real, yeah, oh fuck yeah. So you ain't never get me on a roller coaster though. Punkin is named after CM Punk. What's the average age of the AEW roster? God, it's gotta be up there. I mean, they've got a lot of older cats on their roster, but you got a lot of young talent too. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But that is that's a good question. They need to, but this is the thing with what they're doing with their veterans is their veterans are more mentors to their younger guys. Unlike the Fed, when you get the old guys try to bury, Triple H buries everybody. Darius Munchausen, good morning. Well, my Michigan brethren. Let's see what Angelus Draven, Bray Wyatt is coming as well. And everybody's bagging on AEW, all the Fed loyalists for signing all these WWE guys. Dude, Bray Wyatt needs to be somewhere where he can creatively be himself, because that man has some of the best psychology for the business I've seen since Raven. And people poo-poo Raven's in-ring stuff. Yeah, WWE did him dirty. But his psychology in ECW was unsurpassed. They have Sting, Big Show, Mark Henry, CM Punk after 7 years AEW. Not to defend WWE, but Punk needs to grow up and let it go. The Fed had those issues way before he got there. It's like soldiers who piss and moan and cry about all things military. You knew what it was like. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sketchbook, that is a great counterpoint. Hunter Iggy, what if CM Punk never left Ring of Honor? He would never be big as he is today, and he would never meet his wife and give WWE. Oh, yeah. I mean, Ring of Honor is a stepping stone, unless you're Jimmy Jacobs, you don't stay there. Jimmy was writing for the Fed last, I don't think he is anymore, and he was one of the Rosebuds from time to time. Him and Tyler Black, aka that douchebag Seth Rollins, were in a stable called Age of the Fall back in the mid to late aughts in Ring of Honor. I would see him at indie shows in Michigan. I tried to find that picture of me and Seth Rollins or Tyler Black, because we're literally the same size. It's freaking hilarious. I think it was funny. Brightest Day, what's up, Meech? Brightest Day says, haven't watched wrestling since 2000, just curious. That age is up there on that roster though. Super fan says Pete Daddy Dollar. Oh, dude, I would, yeah. And that's the thing is like I would love to go to a company like that because they would let me do my indie gimmick. I'd have to tone down the NWO shit, obviously, but it would. I could just be a heel, you know. I haven't got to work solo. I've always, when I worked, I've always been part of a tag team or a stable. I mean, I've worked singles matches, but like I've always been part of like a bigger group. You know, if that makes sense. Outside of that, I've never just been like a solo worker, you know. I really would have liked to had the opportunity to do that. Wait, agreed. There was stifling. Oh, well, the Fiend gimmick. And now look, they have Alexa Bliss doing that, which is hilarious. She's got that stupid talking doll. I actually watched a lot of SummerSlam last weekend, and I apologize if you guys aren't into wrestling. But I'm off on that kick this morning, so we're going to talk. Tony, do you want a link? If you want a link, let me know. Yeah, I messaged you like 2 hours ago. I was like, Tony's being lazy. And it's so funny, too, because Tony, like I said, is on West Coast time, and I'm on East Coast time. So it's much earlier for him. And I messaged him because he operates on my schedule. So you can PBR it, place to be using. Yeah. Jay Lethal. Yeah, Jay Lethal is... Yeah, he's I like Jay Lethal, man. He's his Macho Man impression is great. Let's see, morning. Oh, sorry, watching TVs. I'm all over the place today. Tons of yeah, y'all got a lot of puppies going on over there. Hang on, Tony. I'm gonna drop you a link before I get into the next article. You don't have to, bro, but it's there if you want to jump in. Love to have you. No problem. No problem. If you're probably getting ready for work, but I will drop one in our Facebook Messenger right here. So there you go. There's a link for you if you so choose to jump in. But you know, AEW. I would love to have the opportunity to even work one match there. Hell, I'd be happy with Impact because I got shit. I was looking at the Impact roster, and there's two or three people on Impact that I worked with. Jake something. He used to be, I can't remember his name. It was Jake Omen. It was Jake Omen, and he used to work as a tag team with, I can't remember the dude's Brandon something, but he worked under a mask, and I almost there's one of the people that I worked with on the not AEW but on the Impact roster almost got into a fight with because he was hitting on my girlfriend, which is actually my wife now, and yeah, that's a big no-no. Is you, especially because I was the promoter, and you don't do, like, we were walking because like to walk to the kitchen, or you had to walk through the kitchen of the venue to get like to the locker room, and he was walking in there. We kind of had a little yeah, it was funny, but yeah, I almost made the dude piss himself, but yeah, I was like, man, motherfucker, I was like, you must be stupid. I was like, not only are you hitting on my girlfriend, but I was like, I'm the promoter too, man. I was like, I just bounce your ass right off this card, you know? You drove fucking 3 hours to get here for the show. You don't get a payday, and you get I'll fucking just make some dude come out and squash you, you know? Make him go down finger poking Doom style. No, I never did that to anybody. I wanted to a couple times. Book them into, you know, I had people come in, they complain about who they're working on the card, and it's like, oh, well, guess who's not going over and who's going to get fucking buried then? You know, was I spiteful as a booker? Maybe sometimes. I'm interested in seeing how the AEW video game is when it comes out. Who's doing that? The company. I'm kind of, that's what I was kind of wondering which video game company is handling that one. You know, I would love to see like I don't know, just THQ or Aki or whatever it is, come back and do wrestling games again. I was playing No Mercy last night because I'm booking shows on my No Mercy, but they're all WCW shows because all the guys I've created and shit. So we got the last night, the last matchup I had, it was Arn and Tully versus Barry and Kendall Windham. Oh yeah, I have some obscure matches. Like the card opener was Reno versus Elix Skipper. Didn't THQ do the old SmackDown games? I thought THQ was still doing those. I don't know though. I can't remember. The last wrestling game I played was, outside of No Mercy, the newest one was Raw vs. SmackDown '07, I want to say. Yeah. So I played that game until like I could not play it anymore. It was like I literally wore the disc out. Damn, that game was fun though. I love the general manager mode. That is probably my favorite part of the game, was just booking shows. It is, man. That is always fun though, you know. But shit, let's see here. We're gonna pull up another article. I got some buy or sell too. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. In the meantime and in between time, let's see. Superfan Adam Shawhan says, "I'll get in the ring with you. We have a show of strength, headlocks, and finger poke of doom. Beautiful doom tap for the win." I remember power bombing this kid. I was drunk as shit too, and he come. You know, we came down after his match because we had a promo to cut, and they ran over the time, and it was a TV taping, so the promoters like go out there and just beat him down and then, you know, throw him out of the ring. And I'm like, okay. So I just walked in and we put the beat down on this kid, and I told my tag partner, I was like, just get out of the way. He goes, what? I said, I'm a fucking power bomb him. He's like, what? I was like, get out of the way, man. And I told Ken, I leaned down, I'm like, power bomb. And he goes, what? And by the time he said what, I just pushed him. Now I'm 6'3", like I said, about 245 at the time. He's probably like 5'5", maybe about 160, 170 pounds. He's kind of a chubby little dude. And yep, I just grabbed his head, shoved him down between my legs, scooped his waist, went up and just fucking did the jackknife and just dropped him. There you go. Get the fuck and start kicking him. Like, get the fuck out of the ring. You know, and it's like, you know, we had this because we had the promo, and the promo was gonna lead right to a match. So it's like, you're cutting into our TV time, bud. You know, sorry to be a dick, but get out. And then this dude that did this, and I'll show you pictures of this, Draven. This kid that did it was supposed to be a vampire gimmick, but he looked like one of the goth kids from South Park. I potatoed this motherfucker like 3 times. I just got pissed. He couldn't work to save his life, and it's like, and it's not that he couldn't work and we didn't try to help him get better. He just didn't want to get better. And it's like one of those kids that never works out, and it's like you just get pissed at him. You're like, you don't belong here. You know, you're wrestling in fucking street clothes. It's like, get the fuck out. So that's understandable when you first get into the business, but like after a year or 2 or 3, you know, you need to get gear or go the fuck home. I'm sorry. It's a respect thing. It's like wrestling in tennis shoes and kick pads. Fuck out of here. Buy some boots. Buy some fucking boots. You know, you want to look the part. You want to act the part. You want to be able to say, I'm a worker. Have the gear. If you're in a ring, and your gimmick is not like some drunken brawler, you know what I mean? Because I had people that wrestled in street clothes, but it was their gimmick. This was not this kid's gimmick, you know. So I just he botched a move during it was a Royal we were working, and I just fucking busted him in the head a couple times, and he went over the top rope the hard way. It was just like, get the fuck out of here, kid. Get out. THQ went under. AKI was bought out. Damn it. See? Clown World Review. I'm a busy man with a busy schedule, so when life hands me mud butt, I don't waddle. I use Gold Bond talcum free spray. You don't want mud butt getting in the way of your big date with Cheryl from HR. The hard way is needed. Oh, I wish I could have gave him color. I wish I could have, but I was very, I didn't want to hurt. You know, I was like, at this point, I don't want to give him color, but just toss him out of the fucking ring. Get out. Get out. God, does anybody pay attention to American Horror Story? I was watching the American Horror Stories, and I'm not up to date on it. I'm a couple episodes behind, but oh man, the American Horror Stories is so woke. Oh my god, it's fucking terrible. Like the original American Horror Story show. Okay, so it's Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk. Ryan Murphy's woke as hell. He is woke as hell. And but I've learned to deal with it because I like the show. I genuinely like the show. But the little spin-off series they're doing on Hulu is just, it's fucking terrible. I mean, I tried. Me and the wife were both like, holy shit. Like, she even said it, which that's it. That it's bad. But this is our first buy or sell here, and I can't deprive you of the buy or sell intro. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's buy or sell time.
It's buy or sell. Buy or sell. If you crackers don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm Cleveland. Buy or sell. It's time for buy or sell.
Thank you, Cleveland. Thank you for that. Yeah, Tony, the THQ wrestling games they were the best. They were the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep them down. Truly the best around. No Way Home trailer has a secret Miles Morales link. Theory explained. I don't want a explanation for this. I'm gonna sell that there's any connection. Let me know in the chat right now. We got 11 people in the chat. If you can, if you're not just working and lurking and listening, let me know in the chat if you're buying or selling a Miles Morales link in the No Way Home trailer. I liked Into the Spider-Verse just fine, but then again, this lends credence to my disdain for animation being considered canon. Superfan Adam Shawhan says, fuck off, sell that shit, sell. Angels Draven selling. Yeah, I'm selling this as well. I don't, this is not something that I want or am anticipating. At all. Like, at all. I don't want this. I don't want live action Miles Morales. I'm sorry. And Young Ripper said it best. It's tokenized Peter Parker. It really is. And that's not something we need because we can't even get a good interpretation of Spider-Man in the MCU through no fault of Tom Holland's. But this is on the writing, I don't know. I'm selling this. I don't want it. I don't need it. Miles Morales is fine living in the animated world. I don't want to see the Spider-Verse in live action. No, I don't want to see, as much as I like Nicolas Cage as Spider Noir in Noir, I don't want to see that in live action. I definitely don't need to see Penny Parker, the little, was she Asian girl with her fucking robot and the little mech spot, I don't need to see Spider Ham. I don't need to see Spider Gwen. I don't need to see female Doc Ock. But they already had, they said that Dong Lover was Prowler in Spider-Man Homecoming. That's my thing. It's just like, why is this something anybody was clamoring for? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see anybody that was clamoring for, I don't know. I mean, like I said, if somebody is telling me, hey, yeah, this is a good idea, we need this, I swear, I wish YouTube would stop screwing with my sub numbers. We're up to 781 last night, and we're at 780 right now. We're still there, I'm walking around right now. I'm moving a plug. I had to plug my cell phone charger. Was unplugged for some reason or another, so we had to plug that in. But yeah, so that's that. Best spider pig would be made into great bacon. Exactly. That sounds so fucking delicious. I am so hungry. I bought some of that Ghostbusters cereal, the Ghostbusters Afterlife cereal. I was like, you know what? I shouldn't eat like this garbage tier sugar cereal, which I don't. I normally don't, but I was like, let's be honest. I was grocery shopping alone. I had my earbuds in. I was stoned. I'm like, this looks really good. So Trey tried some of it yesterday. He was my guinea pig. He tried it. I told him, I said, you're probably not going to like it, buddy, because he doesn't like sweet cereal. He doesn't like it. So he tried it, and he's like, yeah, I don't like this, Dad. Can I have Honey Nut Cheerios? I'm like, yeah, you can, buddy. So he didn't like it. I'm gonna have a bowl of that. Nano Reaper selling the Miles Morales Easter egg in the trailer. So like I said, yeah, I'm straight up selling this. Chris Underwood's in the chat. What's up, brother? Hail to you. I'll turn the camera on for a moment, brother. You get it just too sweet. So yeah, and Tony. Speaking of that, yeah, I sent Tony a little present in the mail. He got his NWO hat from me. I sent him one. My sketchbook's selling too. Honey Nut Cheerios are fire. Hell yeah, they are. My sketchbook. I like Honey Nut Cheerios, man. They're fucking delicious. I'm about to eat some spider ham. See, I don't. Let's see. Did the wife and Trey? Yes. Trey doesn't eat it, but it was a hit. It was a hit. And I ate like half the jar of my stuff the other day. And that was also a hit. Literally, I killed like a bag of chips eating out of that jar. I was just sitting there. It was the wife and kid. I was just like, nom, nom, nom. Yeah, it was delicious. Apple cinnamon Cheerios. See, I'm not a big cinnamon fan. It's got to be something I really like. Picture of Tony in the head. Yeah, Tony's got the black and white little beanie, and oh shit, I forgot to tell you, Adam. I get my ring back today too. So for those of you who don't know, if you've ever seen me wave my hands around, normally on my right hand I've got this big ass obsidian ring. My mom got it for me for my birthday last year. I love that ring to death, and my wedding ring's on my necklace because my goddamn finger swells up and I can't wear it, and it's already bent and it's missing 2 diamonds, so I gotta have those replaced. But I left my ring in a hotel room down in Grand Rapids. I was in line at a drive-thru and I called them, and they had, one of the house. I said, hey, I'm like, I left a ring in the middle of a bunch of beer bottles on the right on the entertainment center by the TV. I'm like, it's very important to me. So they got it. Housekeeping turned it in. I've been waiting for them to mail me this motherfucker for a week. Finally, Pack Mail calls me yesterday. Then, God bless her heart, the lady at Pack Mail had no idea how to take a credit card number over the phone because I had to pay, it was like $14 for them to ship it to me because they were same-daying it to me or whatever. So they're mailing out, or no, next day air. They mailed it out yesterday, and I get it. They said tonight by 5 o'clock I'll have it. So I get my ring back. I'm fucking ecstatic. So let's see. Let me go up here. Brutal Morningwood says I'm not that. Oh wait, Chris Underwood says Raisin Bran Crunch is awesome. My wife eats that. That stuff is fucking delicious too, man. I'm not picky. I pretty much eat anything that holds still long enough. Raisin Bran Crunch is good. Leave the Spider-Verse in the cartoon world. Yeah, I can dig that. Tommy, what's up, man? Has Tommy eaten sushi yet? That's my question. Nano Reaper, we don't need Mecha Spider Asian Girl ripoff of Overwatch. I don't even know what Overwatch is. I love Honey Nut Cheerios. It gives me some awful burps. Raisin Bran Crunch is where it's at. I like Honey Bunches of Oats. I'll take and mix Honey Bunches of Oats and Raisin Bran Crunch together and eat the. Oh yeah, that's good shit right there. Or Honey Nut Cheerios and Honey Bunches of Oats, or Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops sometimes, depending on my level of inebriation. It doesn't get soggy in my mouth. Yeah. Raisin Bran Crunch is also fire. You need a magic spoon. I need magic mushrooms. Oatmeal's about, dude. I love oatmeal. It is. It's. I just put a little bit of honey in it and cut up some fruit, throw it in there, because we got a big ass thing of homemade honey. You know, from these people. They're during the canoe race weekend. Their racer that they help. They feed at my in-laws' dock on the river. So the guy comes down, and just to say thank you, he brought like a bunch of honey and something else. And you know what we did with the honey? We mixed a shot of vodka with it. Put a little honey in the bottom of the glass and let the vodka soak in. It was actually really good. Magic mushrooms and your Lucky Charms. Truly magically delicious. Yes. Yes. I haven't touched like magic mushrooms since like 2006. I would be terrified to do that now. I'm too old for that shit. It's like I like to hit my pen or eat an edible, rip the bong every now and then. But I don't anything else, no. What's weird is I don't really care for raisins or cornflakes, but I like Raisin Bran. It's those things in conjunction. They congeal into just deliciousness. Brutal Morning Wood. Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops. That sounds dope. It is, man. It is so good. It is so good because the Fruity Pebbles, like, they break down quicker and they flavor the milk, and then it's delicious. Funny, we're getting a Spider-Verse before it's Sinister Six. Marvel. Dude, it's ridiculous. I hate I hate how they prioritize things. It's fucking bad. It's bad. They don't. Yeah. Marvel's, but I mean, look, we're talking about Marvel here. The new all stunning, all brave Marvel. Let's see. Where was our next one at here? I had. Yeah. I saw Geeks and Gamers did a story. Chris says, I'm going to the store today. Dude, get you some Fruity Pebbles and some Fruit Loops, man. I'm telling you. They're magic. They mix together perfectly. Here it is right here. Thandie Newton calls her Star Wars character death a big mistake. Solo, a Star Wars story, is a big step for the franchise, which is why she found her death so disappointing. She was mad because they killed her character off, and she was black. That's what it is. Yeah. So she was mad because they killed her character off. Actually, in the script, it wasn't killed. It happened during filming. See, that's the thing. Is like I don't understand why you think just based on your ethnicity that your character should be immune to death. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Wait, Honey Bunches of Oats went woke. Sure, I get almonds are a percentage of the population out here, but they don't need to be in everything. Stop nut swapping migraines. I wear a silicone wedding ring because too much machinery around the shop. Get my finger. Yeah, I crushed mine. We were splitting logs with one of those upright splitters, and a log fell on top of my finger and crushed my ring. Yeah, so when it gets hot and my hands swell up a little bit, I can't wear it. So that's why it usually just stays on my necklace. Yeah, I know a lot of people who work, work like in shops or do like labor centric jobs, and yeah, that's the whole wedding ring thing. Yeah, my dad never wore one. I think the only day he ever wore was the day he got married. He was a cop. He said, especially undercover. Yeah, you can't even have a mark on your finger from a wedding ring. Let's see. Thandie Newton says, thanks, Newton. Oh, Thandie Newton is a bit playing actress. She's been around for a long time, still can't pull off a lead character. No, that's the problem with her, is she's literally just an ancillary. She's like an ancillary actress, That is an excellent point, my sketchbook. Superfan says, see, you should let me pick it up. I was so messed with you and picked up all the beer bottles before I left. Let's see. Magic Spoon is a sugar-free cereal. It tastes like cereals from childhood. Oh, shit. Nice. I've eaten magic mushrooms on the Las Vegas Strip, which kind of sucks because I hate technology when I'm on mushrooms. I prefer nature. Yeah. the first time I did shrooms, I watched Fear and Loathing, but that was with a group of people. I've never done mushrooms just like by myself. It just doesn't seem fun. But I would love to be out in the woods and but like not far from my house in case something happened. Oh God. How the hell did we devolve here? So are you guys buying or selling that it was a mistake to kill off Thandie Newton's character? I'm selling it. It's not a mistake. It doesn't matter what race or ethnicity a character is. If it's their time to die in a movie and it makes sense to the plot, then it's their time to die in a movie. Let me know, chat, what you guys think, though. I want to know your opinion. Sketchbook selling. Yeah, I wouldn't buy this one. I can't see this as feasible. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. What do you why would it be a mistake to kill your character off? Your character was, ancillary at best. Tina Bojan selling. It has, like I said, it has nothing to do with her ethnicity. I don't know why they all. It's representation. You're on screen. You're in the movie. The movie's not about you. What do you want? What? That's the thing is, and people wonder why we're like, oh, we don't like forced diversity and all this, and it's like, well, it's not having her in the movie wasn't forced diversity, but to say that there's not enough and there has to be more and there has to be this, there has to be that, it's like then you start detracting from the story, and that's a disservice to the people who fund the movie, because you invest in a project because the original vision, you think, okay, this will make money. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think though? Seriously, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Tom Holland is blown away. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see. Here's a article from today. Let's see here. I wanna see who we got here. This is okay. Hang on. This is more or less just a show and tell here. So we've got the new Cassie Lang. Okay, hang on. I'm pulling the link up.
Daddy?
Yes.
Something's wrong with my charger because my tablet's going down and the plugs are in.
Okay, well, just go watch it. It was at 100%.
No, it's at 70.
I think you'll be fine, buddy.
No!
Sorry about that. Lady, your character died because someone wrote the character died. Get over it. Exactly. It's not like they were like, oh, it's a black character, let's kill her off. It's like, no, it was your character's time to die because that's what happens in the story. I'm going to buy that she said stupid shit. Nano Reaper says, but actually watch Solo. And what character was she again? I forgot. She was one of the heist crew. Okay, here is this. We got this covered. And we don't have much of a... let's pause this trailer so we don't get claimed. Fans weren't exactly over the moon when Marvel Studios announced they were recasting Cassie Lang in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. After the time skip in Avengers Endgame, Paul Rudd Scott Lang emerged from the quantum realm, discover his daughter, now a teenager, who's played by Emma Furman. The character is now changing hands one more time to Freaky actor Catherine Newton. And Freaky is a movie with Vince Vaughn. It's like a horror movie, body swap. I'm going to check that out. But here's, she's showing off a training picture, showing off them abs, though, on her Instagram. I don't know. I mean, cool. Good for you, hon. I don't. I mean, it'd be much better if her character was going to show that off during the movie, but I don't think so. Hang on a second. Hang on. We got to add him in. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Tone Deaf joining us. What's up, Tony?
What's up? Good morning, everyone. And I'm sorry I'm driving right now, so there might be a little bit of background noise, but it's good to see you, brother.
Oh, welcome, man. Welcome. It's good to see you too, dude. We had a banger last night. That show was great. Yeah, we were just talking about Cassie Lang, new Ant Woman's her abs. But yeah, so
Hold-
we're gonna look. What's that?
What about Cassie's abs?
Hang on, I'll pull the picture back up. This is I was looking for buy or sell stories, and we got this covered, and they're like Cassie Lang actor showing off for training for Quantumania, and I'm like, this going to be another case of the Brie Larson where she's showing off training pictures, and she looks like somebody who doesn't work out. But this is here. I'll scroll down. This is she obviously trains, dude, because she's got a 6-pack going on there.
I hope.
So
I
good
hope,
for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope she takes Hope's spot. I hope the Wasp dies in this one, because they were talking about in the second movie how she wants to be his partner, but she wasn't old enough. And I'm sorry, but Ant-Man, he's not as good with the Wasp, in my opinion. They make him, like so many other franchise, kind of dumb him down to make her look better.
Yep. That was it too. They should have just called the second one the Wasp with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't a fan.
And why wouldn't you give Ant-Man wings if you have the technology? Like, the Wasp is flying around. Wouldn't it be a lot easier than calling an ant over to ride? I mean, even for Hank Pym's own sake, when he was Ant-Man, don't you think you should probably have the ability to fly when you're that small? Just saying.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. I don't know. It's like, yeah, there's flying ants. You could give them freaking wings. Like,
I just hope this last episode of What If is a precursor, and I hope Kang just slaughters Hope.
Right?
Yeah. And sorry, I might be on a bit of a delay.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
What's that?
I might be on a bit of a delay. I'm sorry about that.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. I got our last buy or sell here. Let me share this out. I like Ghost in the second movie. I didn't hate Ghost, but I don't think that bitch should be playing Red Sonja. I don't think she should be playing Red Sonja at all. She was fine as Ghost. She's not Red Sonja. Here we go, right here. Buy or sell. Buy or sell. Will Scarlet Witch fight Jean Grey in X-Men Infused Doctor Strange 2? This came out today from Jeremy Duck over at MovieWeb. Yeah.
I'm gonna sell that.
I don't think the I don't think the X-Men are going to be in Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do that, because they'd rather make every obscure piece of shit property before they do the X-Men, which is what everybody wants. And then they're going to butcher them and call them the mutants, because you can't say X-Men anymore because that's problematic. Let's see, wait. My sketchbook says, problem is they went with Lang instead of Pym. Pym would have fit with the Avengers better than Lang, especially because Wasp and him are better together. Also, they're actual Avengers. See, I would have been fine with that.
Yeah. Lang feels like an outsider. Like, all these people are family, or even Lawrence Fishburne was an old colleague, and I mean, all these people are connected, and it feels like Scott Lang is just. And I like Scott Lang, but it feels like he's just some thief that they found, and that's kind of how they treat him. And, it's not a very good dynamic.
No, it doesn't. It kind of misses. It misses the beats. It does. Let's see, Tina Bojan, the X-Persons. Yeah. Chris
In a
Underwood,
way,
I'm
it kind of reminds me of Stephanie McMahon, because it's like, you know, you're a superstar, you're a hero if I say you're a hero, but if you don't toe the line, I'm going to take your suit away. You know, I don't like the...
Mm-hmm. It'll be X them. Brutal Morningwood says Draven has a point. It won't be X Men. It'll be X them.
Yeah, they're going to make Magneto and Professor X old lovers.
Well, they probably will. Let's be honest. They're not Holocaust survivors. They used to date. They met at an IKEA.
Yeah. He's not a Holocaust survivor. He just got beat down after a parade one year.
I don't want to put on the ribbon. You will put on the ribbon. I don't want to wear the ribbon. You have to wear the ribbon. Wait, my sketchbook says they could use Scarlet Witch to create mutants, but that would make too much sense, right? They can't do that. That would make sense. Two redheads in the same movie. That is fake ass shit. Yeah, right? They couldn't do that. Ugh, don't give them any ideas. And that's I didn't like Sophie Turner as Jean Grey. I thought she was terrible in those X-Men movies. I think Sophie Turner's fine as hell. But I didn't like her in those movies at all. I'd rather watch them shag. Same, Parrot Head. Same, brother. Same. They're going to fuck up the Fantastic Four as well. Well, yeah, because John Watts, that's doing Spider-Man, is directing the Fantastic Four. Expect one or all of them to be black. That's the thing, man, is that you know they are not going to do a traditional Fantastic Four. It's got to be a blended family with at least one or two alphabet people.
Which kind of sucks, because that's what we got in the Josh Trank version. You know, it's like we want a traditional Fantastic Four.
Yep, and the thing is, honestly, Michael B. Jordan was really good in that. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad as Johnny Storm. The story around him was garbage, but he was not terrible. Yeah. I think he was way better than Miles Teller. Like I said, I fucking hated Miles Teller in that movie. He might be a good actor, but he's not a fucking not Reed Richards material, not at all.
Again, it's not a bad sci-fi movie, but it's just not Fantastic Four, and I'm afraid they're going to do that again, you know?
Oh, God, yeah. Could they... I don't know. Do you think they could murder Dr. Doom's backstory worse than they did?
It's Kevin Feige, so I mean, you never know. You know, they might pull something out of the hat and it ends up being great, but it's like... It feels like more and more people are clamoring for like Iron Man and the Winter Soldier and, you know, those kind of movies and the tone those represent and just how good they were. And we're just getting more and more of the just kind of copy and paste. You know, that was my problem with Homecoming. Like, for all the great elements it had, it just kind of felt copy and pasted to me. And then from there, it's just gotten kind of... You know, that Marvel formula just seems to stick out a little more.
It's so pervasive. That's the problem. Draven says, I like First Class and Days of Future Past.
Same.
I think I own... Do I own both of those? Or I got this one. What is this? First Class. I like First Class. Days of Future Past is good too.
Yeah, I like Rogue Cut of Days of Future Past too.
Oh, Anna Paquin?
I like her Rogue.
She's good as Rogue. That's the thing. Is like she's one they should probably keep because she's young. And she looks phenomenal in the she did. I thought she looked great. It was a good look. Did she look like the cartoon? No, but I thought she looked good. I thought she hit the beats for that one.
It's what kind of sucks too, is because I really liked Ellen Page as Kitty Pryde. Like, I used to crush on her back like X2 when she was trying to pull her a little eye.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did we lose Tony? Let me read Qui-Gon Gimli's comment here.
Did you lose me?
Yeah, just for a second.
Oh, that sucked. Either way, like, maybe Elliot Page can play Cyclops or something, but I really liked her as Kitty Pryde, so it kind of sucks that's out the window.
Elliot Page has a 6-pack now, and now it's allowed to take topless photos and post them. I'm like,
Oh.
I saw that like one of those little sidebar articles. I'm just like,
Yeah.
why? I'm like, why? Why is this a thing? What are you doing? Like, what the funk?
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think you remember Morph from the X-Men cartoons?
Vaguely.
Yeah, that's who Elliot Page should be. Morph.
Oh, that's fucking great. Like, Qui-Gon Gimli says they'll probably race swap Invisible Woman and the Human Torch and make them black and make Mr. Fantastic Asian. Yeah, but Mr. Fantastic's good at math and stuff, so they can't make him Asian because that'll be stereotypical.
Yeah.
Nano Reaper, but according to Doomtep, Kevin Feige was going to save Marvel and Star Wars. Doomtep never said that. Adam Shine Rogue Cut was badass. Angels Draven didn't see the Rogue Cut. I didn't either. Yeah, I liked her as Kitty Pryde as well, says Draven. I had a big crush on Ellen Page in her Juno days. I remember watching Juno. I fell asleep during that.
Yeah. Like, who didn't want to get her pregnant?
Elliot Page is now Kenny Pryde. She was good as Super in Super as well. Morph was a dick. Well, now Morph has a dick. I mean, should I not have said that? Is that not allowed? Thought I was being progressive. I thought I was being super progressive for that. Right.
I would suggest, I don't know if I'm still delayed, but to Draven, I would suggest watching the Rogue Cut at least once. It was interesting. It puts a new it what's the word I'm looking for? Fortifies the story. It makes more sense with Rogue in it.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's not a bad cut on its own either, but Anna Paquin, again, she plays a great Rogue in my opinion, and the way they put her into the movie, it makes sense. It makes a lot more sense.
Okay, I need to check that out then. This is gonna be our go home article right here, and let me share this. My sketchbook says Anna Paquin is a babe. Hell yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. We are over on the marysue.com. You mean I can kick ass with April O'Neil in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Shredder's Revenge? Radical. Have you played this, Tony?
No.
Let's see. Gamescom 20. I don't know if it's out yet or not. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, is it like a phone game? Or?
Well, let's see here. Gamescom 2021 is on right now, virtually for obvious reasons. No, you can go to cons in person and not be scared. It's okay. It's okay unless you have a pre-existing condition, but you should consult your doctor, not me. As to be expected, the 2-hour live stream revealed a lot of game announcements. So Shredder's Revenge, developed by Tribute Games, published by Dotemu, who blessed us with Streets of Rage 4 last year. The upcoming TMNT games, clear callback to the beat-em-ups that came before it, complete with retro graphics, vivid colors, and tubular soundtrack. The game was announced back in March last year. Let's see. It doesn't say what platform it's on.
Oh. I love a good Ninja Turtles game as long as it's like good, like the arcade game, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, or Turtles in Time wasn't as good, the third one, but I love those types of games, man. Like the perfect multiplayer games.
Oh, dude, I spent so much time playing the second Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah.
I mean, God. And then we've got the one on our NES Classic, the one that's jailbroke, and
Yeah.
that's got the Ninja Turtles game where you can just fight, and yeah. So Trey was just beating me and my mom to death in that game. Like, he beat my mom when I got there to pick him up. He'd beaten her. She's like, he's beat me 16 times in a row. I'm like, oh my God, and you're still playing? And then I'm like, I got this.
That's funny.
And he just kicked the shit out of me repeatedly.
Hey, I don't mean to end it early, but I've got to get in here to work, brother.
All right, my bro.
Everyone in the chat, thank you. Thanks for tuning in so early, and thank you for the link, E-Tip.
Oh, you're welcome, brother. It's good to have you on, my man.
Definitely, man. I hope you have a great day.
You too, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Let's see, TMNT Tournament Fighters on the Super on S. Yeah. That's on my NES Classic. And that's a badass game. I just get my ass whooped on it by my 6-year-old. Yeah, so that's a thing. That's a thing that happened like repeatedly, and it's embarrassing. But we move on. I start work at 5 a.m. Yeah, what time is it there for Tony right now? It's 8. But yeah, Tony gets up at like 3 in the morning though. That's the thing too. So. And I know with your line of work, Nano, you're probably up around 3 a.m. just the same. Let's see, wait. Smells like cat piss and Christmas. It's on everything. Oh, that super. Okay, so Shredder's Revenge is on every platform. Okay. All right. Nice. So I don't know. I'm not going to play that. I don't do mobile games at all. Like, my phone is old as shit, so I don't do mobile games on there because it just eats at my phone. Like, I used to play that Walking Dead game, No Man's Land, where you unlock all the characters and get the weapons. Not the Telltale game or anything, but no, just the mobile one. And I was so far. And then when my phone died, my old phone, my S4, I lost it, and it wouldn't let me log in. By the time I went to log into it, it was like, I don't know, because I was out of memory. It wouldn't do it. So I tried to re-download it and start over on when I got my new phone. And I was like, you know what? I'm not into this anymore. So I have so much shite on my phone. I don't have the memory space for games. So yeah, I let Trey download it. He downloads games on my wife's phone, not mine. So no, I don't like talking on the phone at all. I don't. I hate it. I hate talking on the phone. I'd much rather text or send voice messages back and forth. But it is 11 a.m. I have a day planned with the son, with the boy. We might go to the zoo today, so I'm gonna see what he wants to do, and maybe a play date later. And I have to cook dinner, and I'm doing laundry and cleaning the house, and it's like 88 degrees out already. So thank you everybody for stopping in this morning. We'll be back tomorrow morning, same start time. We'll be starting at 9:30, not 9:36. I apologize. Like I said, dad duties took precedence at the beginning of the stream, so we were a couple minutes late. But yeah, we will. Thanks, Draven. I'm glad, man. I love seeing y'all in the chat. You guys, like I said, we had 17, 18 people watching this morning. We had 24 in the chat last night. It was a great show. Thanks to Culture and Zach, Brightest Day, for coming on, man. You guys rock. Love you both. We'll have you back on real soon. So no videos the rest of the day. Like I said, I got a full day planned. I might be on Orville Nation tonight. I might not, depending on how my schedule goes later in the day. But tomorrow morning, like I said, we'll get the morning show. I know 17's still watching, man. That's fucking Dope, dude. I love doing this for y'all. I do. Later, Zachariah 315. See you, brother. Hail. Superfan Adam Shawhan. My sketchbook 340 says good morning show. Thanks. God bless. God bless you, man. Mazel tov to all my people out there. Chris, Superfan, Draven, Zachariah, Tina Bojan, Nano Reaper. Who else we got up in here? Man, of course, Tony, my brother, Tony Tone Deaf. Let's see, Brightest Day was here, like I said earlier. Brutal Morningwood, best name in the game. Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you stopping in this morning and hanging out during the show. You guys, your guns are almost as big. Your guns are almost as big as memes. I ain't that big, man. I haven't worked out in a while, bro. I got to get back into it. I used to be, like I said, I was a couple years ago. I was 245. I'm only about 225. I'm a little bit chubby around the midsection right now. So I got a gym right outside that door. I just got to start using it again. Once the kid's back in school, my morning, it'll be an hour of working out, work on a video, probably wrap it up later in the day. And, except the Batwoman videos, those I will spend an entire fucking day on and not even feel bad because y'all love to watch me suffer. So I do. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me this morning right here on the Place to Be Reviews. Chris's Long Live Daddy. Man, if I ever get a chance before I'm too old and I get myself back in shape to do a retirement match, I'm going to sneak over to my boy Jared. You know Jared from the wrestling show. Well, one of our mutual friends has a ring in his garage, so me and Jared will just beat each other up. We'll produce it, turn it into a match, and we'll air it on the channel or something. Have fun with it. But, yeah, man, thank you to this awesome chat. Macklin made it, says, hail. We're just wrapping up, Macklin. Check out the replay, though. We will be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, right here on the Place to Be Reviews. Until then, though, I'm Itepwa Kuian. If I don't see you, have a great day. A pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. Remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away. Star-Lord, the real Star-Lord. Peter Quill, Star-Lord. Take him home.
Boom!